All knees will bow. All knees will bow down. Bow, 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 bow down.
This world and its beauty past lost.
You're forgotten God. You're forgotten God. You're forgotten God. Forgotten God. Forgotten God. Forgotten God.
Lord is coming from the sky.
All eyes look above.
God is
Welcome to this world. All knees will bow down. All knees will bow down. All knees will bow down. Hold it here. Sugar. Don't. What did I do? Give me a minute.
Deceived by a snake, telling me what's real, distracting my heart through my eyes, through my mind. My pride causing me to doubt, always wanting more, always wanting more. He is coming from the sky, all eyes up above. Lord is coming to this world, all knees will bow down, all knees will bow down, all knees will bow down. Blinded by guilt and shame, corrupted by a fruit, separated by time. Death is before me. Death is before me. With a false sense of who I am. He is coming from the sky. All eyes look above. Lord is coming to this world. All knees will bow. All knees will bow. All knees will bow down. Bow, 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 bow down. This world and its beauty past lost, forgotten truth, forgotten God, forgotten God, forgotten God, forgotten God, forgotten God. The Lord is coming from the sky.
All eyes look up. Oh,
God is coming to this world.
all knees will bow down. All knees will bow down. All knees will bow down. I'm I'm pulling up my book and I'm coming right in. I'm with you. Thank you, everyone, for being so patient.
Deceived by a snake, telling me what's real, distracting my heart through my eyes, through my mind. My pride causing me to doubt, always wanting more, always wanting more. He is coming from the sky, all eyes up above. The Lord is coming to this world, all knees will bow down, all knees will bow down, all knees will bow down. Blinded by guilt and shame, corrupted by a fruit, separated by time. That is before me. Death is before me. With a false sense of who I am. He is coming from the sky. All eyes look above. The Lord is coming to this world. All knees will bow. All knees will bow. All knees will bow down. Bow, 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 bow down. This world had its beauty, past, lost, forgotten truth, forgotten God.
You're forgotten God.
Forgotten God. Forgotten God. Forgotten God.
Hey.
The Lord is coming from the sky. All eyes look above. The Lord is coming to this world. All knees will bow down.
All knees will bow down. All knees will bow down.
Deceived by a snake, telling me what's real, distracting my heart through my eyes, through my mind. My pride causing me to doubt, always wanting more,
Always wanting more.
He is coming from the sky.
All eyes look above.
The Lord is coming to this world. All knees will bow down. All knees will
All knees will bow down. knees will bow down.
Blinded by guilt and shame, corrupted by a fruit,
Separated by time, death is before me.
Death is before me, with a false sense of who I am. He is coming from the sky. All I look above. Lord is coming to this world. All knees will bow. All knees will bow. All knees will bow down. Bow, 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 bow down. This world had its beauty past, lost,
forgotten
truth, forgotten God,
forgotten God,
forgotten God,
y'all forgotten God, forgotten God. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on with Esmeralda? Lord is coming from the sky. Eyes look above. Now I gotta figure out how to. Hi, YouTube. Hi, everybody. I think I'm live. So I went out and I kind of got sick on Monday, so I'm gonna drink my waters. I haven't eaten since Wednesday. And 142 today, 142 pounds. But seriously, happy Dr. King Day. Happy Dr. King Day. Happy Dr. King Day. Shout out to Shabuya. I wanted to say that because I think a lot of people are sick, and get well, everybody, hopefully. And of course, condolences to Diamond and the people that passed. Praise to the doctors for saving the football player on the Buffalo Bills. That's what I was saying. So while I was sleeping, guys, while I'm trying to rest up, the spirits are kind of talking to me. I had no idea. I put out 2 pre-videos, okay? And I put them out, I think, back to back. Okay, I had no idea that Buffalo Bills was going to be in the news, but I did get an urge in my spirit to talk about a Buffalo Bill I know. And I did that video. I'm talking about Carlton, and I'm talking about Mayor Coke Smoke. Let me tell you guys something. And especially on a day where someone who doesn't turn on their camera is up here talking about the money. If you don't get a job and shut the hell up and stop, bitch whining up in here, y'all don't even understand. Go to Mayor Kirk Smoke. Before there's a normal, before there's a click and a view, before there's social media, this man put his entire Harvard career on the line so that he could be a help to the citizens in his community. And what did they do? Turned on him for the Jewish narrative, the Jewish narrative that was spit. And I say that because I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say the Jewish narrative, but it's who was in power at the time. All you gotta do is go back to the clips. This man is fighting feverishly to keep us from going to jail for dime bags and nickel bags back in 1988. He's doing this for black people. Who would he be doing this for? Nobody was roughing up and tearing down houses of people for dime bags and nickel bags. That basically medicine you making us get. Oh, that's another thing. There's some prophets. In fact, one of the prophets got my name. We share the same name. And, only time some of these prophets are, I don't want to talk about them, but I'm going to have to, on some things I'm going to have to. She thinks so much of herself that she wrote a track about smoking weed. She thinks so much of herself, negate all the medical information, negate all the historical information, negate the Bible, the earth of the Lord and the fullness thereof. So again, some of these prophecies are just as, and since she got the nerve to say she's saved, like, I'm saved at the age of 22. Right now, I'm Super Bowl years old. And, she's walking. Anyway, it's a couple of these prophetess. They walk in the same path, the same amount of time. And I'm just trying to get to saying that just because somebody got a camera and some Wi-Fi don't mean they get to tear down medical research and the progress that has been made on medical cannabis. That doesn't mean everyone has to smoke, and I didn't want to even make that an issue. Now, so I am sick, and I'm not going to be talking for too long because I don't want to. I'll talk as long as I have to talk, and I want to thank people who are worth thanking. I definitely want to thank Queen Laquita Marie for all her energy, and it's a little bit of her I want to be like. I can't believe how she gets to look at videos, but the time and amount that she takes is interesting. I kind of don't have it, but I definitely respect it. I respect it. Oh, Ray Black. I miss Ray Black, and I love you, Ray Black. I don't know if you're a girl or a dude, but you're sweet, and I thank you. Everyone from, okay, let me tell y'all. So one of the dreams or visions, I don't know what I had, but God ain't forgot about this player cloth, and now have I. And I wanted to say that, it's people on here that has blocked their blessings. Anyway, I want to tell, I don't want to say her name, but I kind of want to. So this is 300-pound hermaphrodite. I don't know if she's a woman or man. I don't know what it is, but she sold the prayer cloth, and then she didn't do what she was paid to do, and it's in writing. So the pig that she works for, he did a mockery of doing the prayer, I guess, but God said, not only is that not good enough, but y'all is missing out on a whole lot of truth. The devil, and it's crazy with the people that the devil is using to keep y'all from the truth. It's to the point where the Lord is saying these people are just willfully stupid now. They just willfully stupid. And 2023 is going to be the year of a drowning. You're going to get drowned. You're getting drowned. So let me just tell you the prize that you missed. You missed by not doing what you was paid to do. God said he already knew that you worked to get on that scale at 275. He already knew you was pulling 307 or something like that. Everybody can see it. And, I'm not fat shaming. I'm talking about starting a weight journey with a woman, hermaphrodite. Because I used to know hermaphrodites. I knew a hermaphrodite once, and he's giving me that tease, and I think that's possible going on. But anyway, me and the hermaphrodite, we was going to start a weight loss journey together. And at the time, I was like 240, maybe 230. And so we both the same. And at 240 pounds, I'm just like you. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do it. How you think I got to 240 pounds in the first place? So I know how to eat or how to gain weight. And so when the journey started, which is, I guess, is when our friendship ended, because I like to do healthy wage, because she's telling me about her journey, and I'm telling her, oh, cool, because I like to put money on it. I'm a weird type of gambler. I absolutely don't have a gambling. I don't have a gambling problem from any game that's already set up. But it's possible I could set up a game in my head and start gambling and playing. And it works to me. It works to me. Nobody can't tell me it don't. But now back to what I'm talking about, because here's what I'm telling you, the blessing that you're missing. I didn't know this. I didn't know this until I got sick and started having all these visions while I'm sick. So had that thing done what it was supposed to do, God said, okay, I'm being careful because I'm about to throw pearls to swine, and I gotta be careful on doing that. But you're swine, so if you want to pick up the pearl and put it on, you should. So God said he was gonna dance 40 pounds off of everybody. He was just gonna dance 40 pounds off everybody. He actually, no, let me tell you what the voice actually told me. The voice said he's going to dance 30 pounds off of everybody. He said he was just going to go right down the line. Everybody's going to dance. Everybody's going to get their 30 pounds of gimme easily. Now, where I get this 40 from is this number. Okay. I say 40 because that was the 30 pounds was going to be the first phase. And the first phase was to dance. So I didn't know that. So then I just got a funkadelic vibe. Here's our way to dance our way out of our constriction. And that was 30 pounds that you missed. So I'm not sure what you gained because you and a whole lot of dirtbags that won't get on the scale and just do a whole bunch of talking in the dark. It's hard to measure other than to call you a liar and then just ignore you. So anyway, let me get to making this money. Oh, and then, so anyway, a lot of people are dirtbags. And that lady in Chicago brought a man in a house where her daughter lives, and yuck. Oh, because she said something about me and she compared me to another woman. Bitch, don't you ever. So anyway, table of contents, we're going to do chapter 1. Let's clear the air. Now, again, I have made money in grants, and I took that down because the Spirit told me to. The Spirit said, I don't think people deserve what you saying. Because you come on here, we begging and we begging. And then I come on here and tell you, hey, June 2022, I applied for a grant. Hey, January. I don't want to dox myself. I'm looking. All right. Hey, June, I applied for a grant. Hey, January. What can we see here? What do we see? All right. There's my name. There's my state. There's my account. There's my funding, but you want to cash at. No, because you want to be seen. You don't want, and there it is, approved and paid. The one thing that I was saying about getting that money in the rabbit hole, and this is why. So what I'm trying to do right now, what I'm trying to do right now is we can get an advisory board. Anyone who wants to be part of the advisory board, let me know. And we can divide that up in channels. I don't care. It just, don't ever think I care about these channels. Please. I got shit to do. Because what I do care about is if I have an advisory board, I can continue to talk to Miss Linda. There's no need in me calling her if we're not progressing. If That's what I don't have. I need to show y'all the email from Miss Linda and let y'all know what Miss Linda thinks of y'all. Miss Linda thinks that there is no one. Oh, and this is not a black project. Happy Dr. King Day. Today is about the content of the character. Today is about love for the inner cities. If you have love for the inner cities, you need to understand, excuse me, that the inner cities are an intentional concentration camp. It's intentional. They know that murderers are walking the street, and they know that working poor people are easy targets, low hanging fruit, and you can just snatch their kids because now their kids are valuable to them. Sex trafficking, organ trafficking, medical trafficking, just experiment on bodies. It happens. And that's why they're looking for throwaway people in society. And the inner city is where they, excuse me, press down. The inner city. So I'm going to do the, I wonder if I'll read my book today. I might as well. Oh, this will be up on the replay because I got no shame. Y'all will leave, it's the things that Satan's people will leave up. So, from my heart, as a hometown resident, a graduate of Baltimore City Public Schools, a veteran of the armed forces, a parent of young adult men, a child of God, I voice my plea and propose my idea to my city and country. I am Sharon Marie Watson, the creative engineer of the MeWe project. This is a unique project in respect from where it arises, and it come from within the hearts and the minds of many citizens who are struggling to achieve the lifestyle of our needs without the harsh accountability from a social system that seems to exploit our lifestyles and our needs. This project is purposely deconstructed so that the hand of God can put together and assemble the people, the neighborhoods, and the families of one city to bring exactly 10,000 citizens of Baltimore's 650,000 people population together. The figure 10,000 is a godly number. It is 1.6% of the population. If 1.6% of the population is uplifted, and 10,000 comfortably fits a neat profit margin. Okay, I read that wrong. The figure 10,000 is a godly number. 1.6% of the population are uplifted, and 10,000 comfortably fits a neat profit margin dividend. God just loves those tens and zeros. I actually will remain the creative engineer. I'm not really good at the business part. I'm good enough for me. So that's what I'm talking about. See, where I had to stop on the 60 is because, like I said, I'm one person. I fill out a grant for me and I'm asking for a homeowner. And then, I think that's how things go tricky and go left when you start adding on things that you have to prove or attest to. Excuse me. And that is where I want to say it's a people thing. Like a greedy person will have no problem. I shouldn't say a greedy person. I'll say me. I had to turn the application in because it was making me look greedy. It just I just look at myself. Don't you got to look at yourself on paper sometimes, especially on a grant. So you're asking for assistance. Oh, and you got this, and you got that, and you got that. Well, so got to be careful about what you're asking help for and what you're owning victim to, So, but that's what I'm saying. If I'm putting together a grant with 1,000 people in it, yeah, I can stay in the rabbit hole and dig up a whole $1 million. And again, the part that's in my head is so much freaking fun. You're going to love it. It's going to make so much money. you can Google these rides right now. In India, they have carousels and Ferris wheels that are manually run. You just use them by propulsion, people power. And of course, everybody know I love the sliding board roller coasters and just a lot of things to do so that I don't ever have to so that I and none of my granddaughters will never have to take dating advice from chubby niggas in pink shirts with Whopper King hats on. It's just crazy stuff that I keep seeing on the internet. It just don't make no damn sense. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And a lot of people ain't got good sense. But anyway, especially the people that play with God on the internet, you ain't got good sense at all. At this point, you just a whole comedy show. So we will do business openly, honestly, and inclusive. You know, everybody likes to roast me without saying my name. Y'all can't handle this. The cornerstone of this project is God Almighty. Look at that cornerstone. This that I'm reading is copyright 2009. I and many persons are convinced that we're living in a time when God is pouring out his spirit. He's bringing healing, restoration, hope, and peace back into the world, and he's gathering people in great numbers to bless. Please open your hearts and minds to a 5-year American dream, the possibilities of the Muscle, Might, and Will Enterprise, a socioeconomic empowerment project. Okay, so y'all know I don't know how to do this. So let me see if I can go to YouTube and see if I can read chats. Because I'm on StreamYard. So to me, I'm in the room by myself, which apparently is nothing new. So I ain't about this. Hey, there's my thing. There's one watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my page and see if I can see chat. Thank you, whoever the one is. And I appreciate you. I'm okay. I'm going to go to live and see if I can see my chat. I can't. Okay, I'll go to. Where would I go? Oh, I'm going to hit live. Hit the live button. I got 2 likes. Thank you so much. You guys, thank you. Happy Dr. King Day. Oh, moderation. Oh, I'm going to hit live. Okay. Hit the live button. Moderation helps everyone feel safe. Close. I got 2 likes. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you. Happy Dr. King Day. Thank you. Oh, moderation. Oh, I'm going to hit live. Hit the live button. Moderation helps everyone feel safe. Close. I got 2 likes. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you. Happy Dr. King Day. Oh, moderation. Okay, I muted myself. I got it. Thank you, 90s Flower Child. I feel your spirit so much. I've been thinking about you too. Thank you. So where was I going? Oh, I don't want to fuss. I want to talk about this money. So God is pouring out his. Oh, let me be. How are you? And I did want to acknowledge before I go back. Okay, so he's bringing healing, restoration, hope, and peace back into the world, and he's gathering people in great numbers. So please open your hearts and mind to a 5-year American dream, the possibilities of the Muscle, Might, and Will Enterprise, a socioeconomic empowerment project. And this live will be kept up. I won't be deleting it at all. So chapter 1, let's clear the air. Needless to say, not everyone is going to like or understand my idea. And fortunately, there are roughly 650 people living in Baltimore. Again, this is no longer a project that I'm looking at for just Baltimore, but I am looking to get started with one. Okay, so it's going to be 10 locations, 1,000 citizens each location, inner cities. So we got to start somewhere. Let's start with Baltimore. Let's start with 1,000 people in Baltimore. And then do 9 other locations. Again, we're okay. So there's roughly moving the operation. So I'm skipping the part about being all about Baltimore. But again, let's make the first park 1,000 citizens invest $50 on our public market date, and let's start this park. And because we are 40 miles outside of the capital. For all persons opposed to this idea for any reason whatsoever, this project has nothing to do with dependence on any social or government program. It has everything to do with legally participating in the free market. It's everything to do with inner independence on one another within the community, our city, to achieve our goal of establishing a safe, clean, fun park that welcomes all visitors and generates revenues. But today, we just have to be real and say that the inner cities are concentration camps. No one's coming to save us. If we don't squad up and put something together, they are just going to continue to be supremacists. And it's nothing to do with white anymore. It's just supremacists. They're in a position to come to your house and take your babies. That's what they're doing now. Let me write to. Let me see. '90s child, please forgive me. You know I don't know these computers. But anyway, I'm trying. Alrighty, so the park that stands out most in there's so many defunct parks that I don't even really need to read this right now, but I will. Okay, it was the Gwynn Oak Amusement Park for me. Black people weren't allowed in the park until 1963. The maintenance contract terminated in 1964. So the park closed down in 1972. So that factor brought both joy and pain. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That factor brought both joy and pain. And the joy was the genuine fun that we had at the park. And the pain was the stigma that Black people just tear up everything. Like this park was fun and rolling, and as soon as they let Black people in, shit closed down. Okay. But they helped to close it down. So I've been told that 10,000 ordinary citizens would not be of any value without first having a lawyer, an architect, an accountant. And I just say that those people are inside of us. And apparently they're on the internet. They ain't got shit to do, so this is perfect. I don't mean to insult everyone. I'm just kind of giving back to the community. What you gave me. So anyway, this project is about economic demographics and helping the working poor, making founders, investors, and shareholders out of marginalized individuals. This project is about need. And we need to live in love, peace, and happiness. And we need to feed and clothe our young and to give presents on our birthdays. Just regular, normal human stuff that we don't get to do. At Baltimore, let me say this. Mayor Brandon really gave us the F finger when he ran up to Deontay Dorsey getting killed, the 16-year-old. First week of January, Edmondson, I live right in the back of Edmondson, used to work at the Ashley Stewart right there. First thing that man says is, these chicken houses selling chicken, and that's why the murder happened. So ain't nobody gonna be selling no chicken during school hours. He said that. Everybody busted him down about it, and you know what he did the very next week? He made sure that it's in law now. It's a law now. The chicken houses are going to get put down. So again, they're going to be fined for selling chicken to students during lunch hour. Make that make sense. So he's saying he doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about the murder rate. And as far as recreation, they built a $23 million complex in Baltimore. I'm going to look into it, but it does not put money into the pockets of the citizens. Something else I was going to say that I just lost my thought on. Oh, Baltimore, they're so proud of themselves for these buses that these buses that they roll out to the neighborhoods. Another way to play the people. So they're saying that if you're to have therapy, the bus will come to your house or to your neighborhood. You get on the bus and they're going to literally blow smoke and make bells and whistles and ding, ding, give you a meditation room that's on a bus. And then that's supposed to heal all your inner city trauma. That would be bullshit. Excuse me. Okay, so let's look at my proposal and why I, an ordinary person, is proposing my idea to anyone that will listen. This proposal is originally typed for the George Soros Open Society Institute Fellowship Program, and it was submitted to the Baltimore office in February of 2007. The reason I specifically call the neighborhoods of Park Heights and Pennsylvania Avenue to order is because of pride, which is putting righteous, intelligent dignity to exercise. People are tired of one another's ego. Aren't you tired? I am. I'm tired of, and again, I'm not body shaming. I know what it is to be 240 pounds, but I have been insulted by 300-pound and, let me talk about Miss Bless Watkins. So I think she's a nice lady. She comes to my room and, says something because she wants to talk to me about my son. No one's interested in this project. No one's interested in exercising and moving and giving God the glory. That's interesting to me. But she wants to talk about my son. Okay. Now, give a couple of cash apps just to thank her for inviting me to the room. I feel invited, whatever. Now, here's where you clowns go left, especially women my age. I'm going to call you a clown. You got your little Wi-Fi, your little camera, and you're on. And now you think you can press live and say anything to anybody, and you don't got class enough to drop the link to let them rebuttal. That's the real trick. That's the real trick, where you don't let the people rebuttal. Okay? So you say to me, a woman my age, and that's another thing. You talking to these women that's younger than y'all, and they is wrapping y'all up and rolling y'all around and telling y'all what to do. Out of order, out of order. And then you think I'm going to come into your order? That's why you're sick. That's why you're... So let me get back to Bless Watkins. Let me tell you what she did. Bless Watkins, you going to tell me that some hag is sharing videos of me at 191 pounds trying to lose weight, and it's funny, and they all laughing at me. That's what a woman my age told me, because she don't think that she's funny for not trying to lose weight. I think that's funny. I think that's fucking hilarious. So I just let her know, don't get this shit twisted. You got a Wi-Fi and time to sit on your ass and run your mouth. I got a message, and that's why I come up on here. So let us not confuse one another's occupation or what it is that we do. And as far as those young girls, let me talk about a fish bum in Chicago, or did I did that already? Don't you ever compare me. Don't you, a bitch that'll bring a man in a house where you got a daughter. Don't you ever. Clown ass. So anyway, back to my book. See what I'm doing over on the line? I kind of do this in person, and I don't want to go to jail for it. I just want to have a part. And if somebody want to get funk nasty, I got rides that'll get funk nasty with you. All right. So anyway, this book is free. Hey, behind the scenes. Hello. Nice to have you. Is that Miss Rose? Miss Rose. Hi, Miss Rose Bennett. I do love you too. And I be watching you too. I watch everybody for like a second because I'm ADHD, and I'm sorry. But I do love everybody. I want to be outside. Oh, So, you know what? All fluffy people are not created equal. Like, I'm the type of person where I better read this book. I better read this book. And then you'll understand where I'm coming from. Why do I want a park that's open 24/7, 365? Some people like to get on the phone at 2 in the morning. I like to burn calories at 2 in the morning. Jesus, I like to burn calories at 2 in the morning. Jesus, I don't mind going to the park and working out at 2 in the morning. I don't mind going outside. I don't know. I get it in the wolf moon. I'm a wolf moon. That's, okay. So anyway, that's why this is how I see meeting people. Doing healthy stuff. So currently I reside in Edmondson Village in Baltimore with my auntie, who has lived here since 1963. My auntie's still alive. She lives in Delaware now. She's 105. And there's a lot that I'm skipping on my book. All right, here's my proposal and the mission statement. This is what I was trying to give to George Soros, trying to tell him, let's do this. Yep, it's me, Rose. Hey, Miss Rose, I love your hairstyles. And I definitely love long-term relationships. So praise on that. Praise God. You have a very handsome mister. You're a lucky lady. He's a lucky mister. So the statement of the fellowship goes. Oh, this is me writing my proposal to Soros, trying to get some $50,000 grant fellowship money. And of course, they said no. They said no in 2005, 6, 7, 8. I skipped 9, came back 10. That might have been it. I think from there I said, let me just jump on YouTube. Or I think from there I said, let me go to school, find something to do. But I ain't forgetting. So, again, this book is kind of easy to. I'm reading it because, again, it's 2009 copyright, but 2001 paper trail. So I've been at this for a minute. And that way I'm not caught as a liar, or I can prove, which it doesn't matter anyway, because I noticed the internet will do a narrative how I already feel like it. So I might as well just come on and do me. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say. So I said that I didn't know that I made that video about Carlton. And then what happens? The very next week, Buffalo Bills is in the news. I make the video about Mayor Kurt Smoke. Are you guys familiar? Is anybody from Baltimore? Anybody from Baltimore? Are you guys from Baltimore? Well, and I said, Kurt Smoke went on national TV with freaking Barbara Walters back in '89. So, and then Barbara Walters passed away. So she was alive when I did the video. So that's to me that's a little bit of confirmation, and to anyone who follows and feels that way, that's a little bit of confirmation. So then what happens next is this crazy summons. So, and I do mean crazy, and I won't get into it, but the people that summoned me had no right, or they had no reason other than to do a power play just to see me. And that's when the spirits just told me, give them something to see. And go in there with your ass out. Sorry. And I didn't know. I'm like, well, I'm not going to give. Some just said, go take your ass down there and give them your whole ass. Some just told me to give them my ass. So I got up and I got all kinds of stuff in my closet, but I don't know what I got in my closet because I got grandkids and granddaughters that will take stuff out. But anyway, I found what I found. My hubby's from Sedonia in Baltimore. Okay. I know that area, Bowling Lane, all that. Oh, so anyway, back to the outfit. So anyway, then I get up here and I'm like, I'm going to put my purple drawers in the devil's face. And I do that. I had no idea there was a pageant going on for Miss Universe, and all these young ladies were coming out in their drawers and their and showing their ass. and all that. So he's on time, God. All right. So that is a part of confirmation to me. And so anyway, the here's what I wanted to do with that $50,000, because they say, well, if we give you the 50,000, what are you going to do with it? Well, I'm going to. Okay, a little bit of my background. I worked as a project research interviewer and a recruiter for the past 14 years. I guess I did it. I don't know. For the past 14 years, I enjoy meeting new people and taking on new projects, especially the happy and the fun studies. I managed 2 liquor stores in Baltimore for the past 10 years also. I embrace for the pleasures and the pains of dealing with the people in my community. I'm 40 years of age. I was 40 at that time. I consider myself a holistic person. I understand that business solutions have many approaches, and the number one thing in business is to stay focused. And in this business, I'm focused on money and fun. And fun for the purpose of generating money, because that's how we make money. The only way we make money is that the park is safe, clean, and fun. There can't be any ego tripping, and the park got to be safe, clean, and fun. Don't nobody want to come to see nobody's whole ass and egos. So I was going to do with the budget. October to January, I was going to run a campaign and throw $15,000 out in the street. Too bad I didn't really tell you what I was going to do with the 15,000. It was going to be random. I don't know. So February and March, I was going to do. Use 15,000 to ask people. So you want to randomly ask people things the way the news does, just wants your opinion. But I really wanted people to really think. And so I really wanted people to feel like they could be a part of this. This is making shareholders. And that's why I wanted to. It seems like I'm giving the money away. I get it, but to me, I'm not as spiritual. So I was going to, then I was going to take the money and do some contests to show people how beautiful you are, how beautiful inner city community is. We're creative and we're resilient because we have to be. I'm old enough to be your mom at 61. No, you're not. You're old enough to be my big cousin. Honey, I'm 56. I'm about to be 57. So not mama. Here you go. So I was going to have a contest where we rewrite and perform. At this time, I was into Young Jeezy's song. This song like, you got to turn me into a gospel song. Hold Your Breath. Every time I hear Hold Your Breath, praise God, I hear hold your breath. God hears you. He's coming. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. This is Young Jeezy. This is a rap song. There's a couple, and it was a Lil Wayne song too. But anyway, okay. So let me just tell you what so the contest was rewrite and perform the Young Jeezy and turn it into a inspirational or a gospel song. Contest 2 is design a school uniform. Make a male casual outfit. Make a male business outfit. Make a female casual and a female business outfit. Now let me tell you about Baltimore. Hey, Fax, how you been? Hi. Thank you, Fax. I've been cool. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Now, where fashion goes, I am hope not to piss nobody off. I'm into people's character, so I don't care about fashion fluid. I don't care because I'll wear what I want, and I extend the same to the next person. As long as you're decent and covered, I suppose it's okay. So, and I'm from Baltimore. I've seen men walking around in suits and heels, and I'm from a time when people were fabulous. When the fluid community was fabulous, nothing but fabulous, and I am seeing less than fabulous on this internet. I've never seen such trash. But anyway, but I guess that's the people who have. Oh, let me stop insulting people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think that people are so much more awesome when they're in person. That's about maybe through the TV, not so much. Okay, so we got that. That was contest number 2. Design a fashion. Just design a fashion. And then the next was the contest number 3 is tea. Again, anyone can pull my book up. You can grab it from my page or the my Twitter. It doesn't matter, and it's a free link. I don't ask a dime for it, not one. So tea is to be announced, basically. That was a contest. Tea. I know. What was I saying back in there? Okay. I'm fighting this bug. All right. How I envision the project will sustain itself. The last 6 months of the fellowship will be used to establish the product and its intention. My hope is that our group will spark an interest and inspiration. So just to make clear what I'm doing, even though I'm reading the book right now, I am dealing with SCORE counselors in the state of Oklahoma. The lady's name is Miss Linda. There's no need in me talking to her if I don't do what she says do. And so right now, anyone, if we can establish an advisory board, if I can tell Miss Linda I've got an advisory board and I figured it out, I don't need anyone to use their whole name because right now your internet or your handle is good enough. All I got to do is show an advisory board. You know, when you're given a set of instructions, sometimes you read into them harder than what they really are and make things harder than what they are. And that's why I just want to be able to say I got an advisory board. So if you're willing to be an advisory board, let me know. And like I said, a lot of things can be shared on different channels. I don't care as long as I get a part. As long as I get to go outside and run around and look at men. I ain't just say that. But okay. The human element and the public market date. This project starts with an idea to address a need. And I believe this idea is inspired by the Spirit of God. To launch, we need each other. And to invest 50 of our hard-earned dollars, we need a public market date. I would never, ever ask for one dime without having a public market date so that no one Okay, now I'm back. I don't know how long I've been gone. I don't know how long I've been black. And then I wrote to Johnson Go-Kart Peoples, and these are the flyers I used to just put on the street, hang out on the bus stop. Alrighty. Well, let's talk about the drinks. That's a drinkable. Anybody like drinkables? So that's got a lot of sugar in it. So it's going to be a lot of that at my park. It's going to be drinkables. One of the attractions, I don't know if you guys ever seen it. They got this in Boston. It's a rolling pub. Everyone sits at the bar and they pedal. They pedal through the street. So I think that would be a good. And so they're a rolling bar. It's a bar on a bike with a bunch of people sitting around the bar pedaling and drinking. Now that's stupid in the city, but that's going to be fun at a park. It's going to be stupid fun at a park. So that's going to be part of it. And good food, good business. Well, anyway, I guess I've been here for a minute now, a good minute. I think I did a good service for Dr. King's birthday, I hope. And I'll be coming live more often in my kitchen when I'm better. I'm thankful that I hope everyone's feeling better. I know there's something going on. There's a bug going on. My grands got it. And I want to thank 90s Flower Child, who always in my mind. I feel your spirit. I want to thank Rose Bennett. And I want to thank Fax Media Global. You're awesome. And I'm going to go to your channel and see what's up on all of you guys, because that's what I do. I like to see. And I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for everyone that'll catch the replay, everyone that has been giving energy. Definitely. Thank you. Have a good day. And I'll go ahead and go off. Probably be in the streets, or who knows. Okay, I'm going to end the broadcast, and I'm just trying to do it politely because I think I'm less than polite and I'm aloof, and I want to correct that, and I do want to act better. This is the year of doing better. Yeah. Bye. Thank you.